Alright, here we go. We've got a hammer right here for you guys with the carrier. For everyone that's new, this is TPU rubber. It's so durable. Look at that. It's not normal plastic. Love this stuff. So I have, I took the hammer ray and I took everything apart. You can see it's only 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the entire plastic piece comes out. And it's really, really simple. It just slides right out. Same with the sway bar. 2 bolts on the end here. That drops down, and then you can just leave it lay here, whether it's the Vitavon or stock, doesn't matter. Just leave it there. And then I have this for tools. All you need is a 2.5 mil and a 2 mil. That's it. And then I got, if you guys don't have something like this to work on your RCs, I highly recommend it. As usual, thank you guys for the support. It's incredible. I really appreciate it. But we're going to do an install video for you guys. So this is what comes with it. This is just a small bag of hardware. It's all M3 into an M5, and that's it. So first thing you want to do is take the carrier. The nice thing that's the thing I like about this is that I have insert nuts here that you can just pop into place. And the point of that is that it captures, so you're not actually threading into the rubber. So take all of the open M3 nuts, just pop them into those slots, like so, push them all the way down so it threads through. There's one here, one here, and then another one here. And then you have the rest go here and here. It's the same thing. And then here and there. So it's nothing more than just taking them with your finger and popping them into place. Just like that. Okay, and then just try to make sure that they are straight, so when you thread through the bolt, they're not getting all jammed up. And you can take your Allen wrench as well if you need. Push on it a little bit. Just make sure that they're in straight. Got this one. Or if you guys have needle nose pliers, that works too. You can just crimp them on. Okay, and the last one. So we're basically just prepping the carrier right now. Okay, so all the nuts are inserted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the bottom you can see there's 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. That part's prepped. Then you want to take your larger M5 bolts, thread those into here. Which takes a little bit. Should have brought an Allen wrench for them, actually. And you don't need to snug these up too much. It's just what the hose mounts to. So bottom one, just flush, or wherever you'd like them really. As long as there's a little bit on the end for the hose to catch it. Take the top one, thread it in. Like I said, this is where having a electric screwdriver or drill of some sort helps a lot. If you don't have one, highly recommend it. It makes working on these things so much easier, especially the Baja ray. Okay, those are both threaded in there, just as so. Take the hose. There's one long and one short. The short one goes closest. I like to shove it in here first, bottom it down there, and then take this and just pop it on. Take the long one, do the same thing. All the way down and pop it on, and then that's what you got. You don't need zip ties. Honestly, there's really nowhere for them to go. But if you wanted, you could also zip tie them too. But that's pretty much it for that. And it's prepped. It's ready to pop in. You can see the orientation where the indents are. Go where these are extruded. So just like this. And it fits, it literally just pops into place. You can take these M3 by 25s. These will go on the back here. This one, this one. Let me get my drill ready. So I like to put it in here first. It's on the bottom one. And you can even do this if you need, just so you can see better. And that's it. Make sure that it threads into the nut, and you're good to go. I'll do this other side quick. I have a light in my way. Okay, and that's that. You know, pop it into place here. Make sure everything's lined up on the stock cage, and it just pops right into place. These on the top here are where you're going to have the long 50 mil. You're going to slide those through, not that far, not that aggressively either. Slide those through like that, and then grab your 2 mil. Oh, never mind. 2.5 mil, my mistake. And then go all the way down with them. And then you're through the capture nut here, so just watch. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you don't need to snug them up too much. It'll squish the rubber, but just enough that it's tight. You know, you'll know. No ugga-duggas here. And then that's where these straps come into play. You can see that I have a left and a right. That the mount hole is offset. Not sure if you can tell or not, but you can see that the right one will go on here, just like this. Pop that on to the bolt, and then just slide it through, just like that. And then that's where the lock M3 nut comes into play. Put this on the end of here. And that's it. If you want, if you don't have a wrench like that, you can back it off and then try to hold it like this. Or if you have a pliers or whatever you need. I'll leave that for now. Otherwise, just snug it up, just like the other one, not too tight. You don't need to squish the rubber or anything. And then that's that. It rotates and it looks pretty awesome. I'll do the other side quick. I have my light in the way. Okay, just snugged up, just like that. Put the other side on. Like I said, the offset makes the strap come towards the middle of the tire. And that's it. You put it out on the end of this one too. And then the rest of the bolts go M25s up front. That goes bottom corner here. And you're going to want to put your sway bar back into place as well, whatever it may be, stock or your upgrade. So put that back into place. Make sure it's going through the actual knot. And same thing, you don't have to kill it, but just enough to squeeze it up, and then it's perfect. Come to the other side here. Get the sway bar into place. You can see how easy this really is. Just snugged. And then also don't do what I did and make sure the sway bar is actually in the right orientation. And then mount your sway bar back on in the front, as so. Use your left hand, just like that. And then what we have left is two M3 by 16s, I believe, 14s possibly. It's the shortest M3s though. And then both of those go through the last mount hole, which would be right here. These ones get the shortest ones. You can see that it's got the shortest travel. Make sure it actually goes through the knot. Just like that. Same thing, snug it up just enough. Come to your other side, do the same thing. Through the knot, and it's snugged. And then if you have your tires, you pop both of those in there. 1, 2. You can smush them down as much as you want, leave them up, it's up to you. Then the straps will take these M3 by 10s, and that's what goes on the front. You push them into place. Just like so. And then, depending on what tires you run, you got 3 holes to mount. And if you can see that or not. 3 mount holes. 1, 2, 3. Take this, strap them down here. Like so. Okay. And just like that. You see I got mine just a little snug. That way it doesn't do any moving. But that's it. You can put your body panels back on, and which is nothing more than just a few of those M2 bolts. And that's it. Carrier is installed. Thanks, guys.